Jai Vasavi. So I am Vn.P.N.S.AMRUTH, Director of Vasavi Club Shantiniketan. So my first presentation is on topic body language. So first of all, can anyone tell me what is body language?
Behavior of a personality.
We communicate with the body movement. It doesn't require any language meaning of it.
Okay. So here is the meaning. Body language is a non-verbal communication of our body, which involves body movement, gestures, eye contact, lip movement, ear, hair, total face, hand, leg. Total body movement is called as body language. So it is not all values, beliefs or thoughts, but intentionally it's communicated through non-verbal communication around people, between two people or between a person and a group of people. So it also involves feelings, intentions, and your thought, and how, the way you stand, the way you sit, the way you walk. All those includes body language. For example, I like to say, if you are attending a conference, in stage a speaker is there, and down you are all listeners or audience. So if you see a speaker, so how do you see? How do you sit? First tell me. So this is body language. So for each and everything there is a rule, like how you have to sit down, how you have to stand, the posture of sitting, what moment, what body posture you have to sit down, how you have to watch the listener, how you have to watch the speaker. All those things combines the body language. So, does anyone tell me, does body speak?
No.
I tell yes, body will speak. How? The body language. Nothing but gestures, eye movement, body movement, head movement, leg movement, face movement. So, what the research has told that recently. Okay, I am standing. So, do you see me just standing and seeing the window, or do you see me seeing each and every person? Please tell me. Yes, this is one of the body language, and you are responding to me. This is also written body language. So the recent research tells that in the world, 55% of the human beings, they use body language in their life every day, and only 7% of the people use by speaking words, and 38% of the public communicate through voice tones. This is the recent research, and it has been approved by the Harvard University as well. So there are two types of body language. One, parts of the body, intent. What is intent? Can anyone tell me? Yes. Intent includes your action, your movement of your body, which specifies is called intent. So we can see one by one now. See, body language comprises parts of the body, right from the hair, above the head, till toes. Like face comprises eye movement, lip movement, nose movement, eyebrow movement, forehead, ears, chin, neck. Then comes the facial expressions. These are all facial expressions. So movement, placement of head, up, down, right, left, right, corner, rotation, and shaking of head is the body language of head movement. Come to the facial expression. First one, you can see eyebrow, up, down, and expressions of eyebrow is one of the body language. Then eyes. closing your eyes, opening your eyes, right, left side, right side, top, bottom, rotation, and expression. These are all eye movements. And comes nose. If you are doing, so your nose is wrinkling. And if in example, if you have a very bad cold, bad cough, your nose becomes red. So that is also comprises one type of body language. Then lips, smiling, anger, sad, worried, and so these are all the examples. And comes the tongue. Just your tongue is inside, outside, rotation, and licking your lips are some of the examples of lips and tongues. And jaws. This is normal jaws. Left, right. This shows some examples of jaws. So these are all the examples of body language of head movement and face movement. So next one comes the body posture. Body posture is nothing but the way you stand, the way you move your body, the way you keep your body in a position is a body posture. So whenever you go attend a community meeting, or whenever you go for an interview, whenever you attend public speeches, make sure that your body posture is perfect and it's not sit or stand in a crooked way. There is a process that you have to sit straight, you have to keep your hand front. All those things I will tell you in the forthcoming slides. So examples of body posture which I told you. Then comes the body proximity. Body proximity is nothing but if two persons are communicating each other. So there is a rule that some distance should be maintained. You can't go and stand in front of him like this. Then it's meaning that some other people will think some other bad manners or some other thoughts. So, for example, if two people are communicating, minimum 30 centimeters distance should be there for communication. This is the rule and this is the proper body language. And then if you maintain this posture, then the listeners or public think good about you. Then shoulder movement, up, round, cross, rotation, all those things comprises. And arm placement, placing your arms up, down, cross, left side, right side, all those things. And other comes the feet movement. Whenever you stand, you have to stand straight. You should not keep your legs crooked. And whenever you speak to a person, you have to make sure your feet points towards him. And some people will stand very weightedly like this, but the body balance will be not there. Just to make sure that they are not fall down, they do that, but that's wrong. That is not a proper way of behavior. At the same time, when you stand straight or in a position, then you have to communicate to your partner. The way of communication and your body direction is also comprises. As in hands and finger movement, doing like this, tapping the doors and doing some actions. This all comprises of hand movements. Then comes the handling and placement of objects. For example, I'm handling the hammer. At the same time, I'm handling the pen. So, for this also, there is specific terms that when you have to hand the pen, what way you have to hand the pen, which direction. You should hand like this, and like this, hand like this. When you are in a communication with public. So these all comprises of the body languages. These are parts of the body. So can anyone tell what is intent? Tell me. Okay. Intent is nothing but is gestures. What are gestures? The movement of the body and shaking of your hands, legs, which are called voluntary and intentional intents. Involuntary movement is nothing but there is a body language in you, but you don't notice that. For example, sweating. If you are excited, your hairs will stand straight. So that movements are examples of involuntary movement, which is nothing but a person cannot notice his posture of the movement, but it happens to him. As I told you, example, sweating, and when you're excited, your hair stands straight. So then next one comes the tone of voice, the pitch of voice. You should either shouting or just murmuring or speaking very slowly. And loudness, whether it's very louder or moderate, or those things. Then comes the breath. When you are speaking, when a person speaks, some people they take deep breath. So when they speak, there's a modulation in your voice and shivering in your voice. These are, for example, consider me. I'm speaking to you. Hey, means shout. Hey, that's just murmuring. Then modulation of your voice. Hey, hey. So it comes from the neck movement and those things. And loudness. There's a thing for whenever you speak. For example, if you speak to two persons, if you are speaking to a community, if you are speaking for a meeting, the loudness, you have to maintain the loudness. If 50 people are there, then you have to speak a bit louder. If 2 people are there, you have to reduce your loudness and speak very softly. These are all topics. So now comes the main topic of body language gestures. As I told you, body language gestures is nothing but movement of body, the way you place the hands, neck, leg, and rotation of your face, all those things. So one by one we can see. First one is showing like this. It's nothing but is drawing attention of a person. If for example you are seeing your cousin, seeing your relatives for after a long time, suddenly they, hey, how are you? So there is nothing but an appreciation of attention, drawing attention of the person. No one will say, hey, like this. This is not a proper way of communication. Hey, you should not keep your hand too high. Just hey, this is a proper movement. Your hand movement should not go above your shoulder or below your this. So it should be in between this. Hey, this is the proper way of communication. Then comes the shaking of hands. For example, notice that. But it happens in your daily life. As I told you before, all these components are head, forehead, hair, nose, tongue, ears, chin, everything. So then comes example of facial expressions. What is this? For example, if you are sitting in a chair, a person keeps his hand like this. So what is it? Why he does like this? So the sense is affectionate, is friendly to you. Then comes. So what is it? Surprise. When you are surprised, you open your mouth, the eyebrow goes up. You see like surprise. Then comes. So what is it? No. If a person dislikes your answer, your speech, dislikes you, or is very suspicious, is suspicious about you, then he does like this. And other body language components of dress and appearance. When you go for an interview, how do you dress yourself? Can anyone answer me? Does anyone wear pajama, jubba, or formal shirt and Bermuda, jeans or jacket? No. If if you are attending an interview, the proper way is formal shoe, formal dress. You should wear socks and shoes. Then tie. If you are a professional like marketing people, sales people, you will wear a tie. So if you are a professional, formals is the preferred one. For example, if you are attending a function, then informal, pajama kurta, all these are necessary. At the same time, when go for a meeting, when you are in a professional way, so not only the dress, after wearing your dress, formal dress, the way you communicate to them. Just because of wearing your formal dress, you can't just dance like this. You can't move front back. For that, also you have to maintain eye contact, stand erect, listen to your speaker properly, listen to him. He's smiling and hear what he says properly. These are all required. As I told you, eye contact. Eye contact is one of the main part of body language and communication. So whenever you speak to a person, you maintain eye contact. Without maintaining eye contact, you will just see there and speak to him. Will the person respond to you? No. So if the proper way of communication is maintaining the eye contact directly, and you should be smiling, attentive, and you should have gestures like handshake. All these are all the formal things which required in this place, as well as even in the other industries like meetings, all those things. And also other thing, eye contact. When you are maintaining eye contact, your voice modulation should also differ. If a person stands near you, you just have to speak to him very politely. You should not shout. Shouting represents that you are arrogant, you are anger, you are not fit to be a person. So if a person stands near you, be polite. For example, if a person stands at 10 feet or 20 feet far away, then you can shout. Why you are shouting? In the sense, your voice should reach him. So that way of communication is also required. Another thing, why eye contact is very important in the sense, eyes are the windows of a human being. It shows the world. It communicates a person. So without eye, you can't communicate with any person. So eye contact is very required. And can anyone tell me silence? What silence comprises for body language? Why is it important? The silence.
Your communication will be good.
Yeah. Silence, speech is a silver, and silence is a gold as guide. Why they tell in the sense? Whatever you speak, it communicates to a person. The way you have to speak should be very proper. You have to think and speak. You have to first practice that what you have to speak to a person. Without practicing or just like that, you simply talk rubbish or it is not at all communicated to that person. It doesn't compress the body language. It's totally abrupt language. So, other thing, if you are silent, listener can't judge you, whether it's happy, whether it's anger, whether it's polite, or whether he is listening to you or is in different world. So, whenever you speak or whenever you are silent, you should make yourself feel that opposite person should not judge you. Only you can tell him that what you want to tell or what you want to communicate. For example, two people are having communication. Suddenly he shouts on me. Yesterday you did me like this. Yesterday you scolded me. You cheated me. Or last week I was supposed to do this presentation, but you did it. So you should just maintain silence. You should not speak anything. If you start a communication, then fighting happens. Then it becomes a very bad manner, and so many abrupt things happen. So maintain silence. If you maintain silence, so you can avoid the miscommunications, you can avoid the fights, you can avoid the misfortunes. And voice modulation. As I told you that previously, voice modulation. When you are speaking to two persons, the voice should be silent and genuine and soft. If you are speaking to 50 people, you should shout a little bit. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? So there's a difference. So the way of frequency which you speak should reach directly to the listener, even if it is 2 feet away or 50 feet away or 100 feet away. So as I told you, arms crossed in front of chest, and he speaks like this. So what is it communicates? Can anyone tell me what is it? What is the meaning of this?
Very serious.
You can hear only that sir is answering. Can please anyone of you answer?
We hesitate there.
Okay. If a person keeps his hand folded in front of his chest, it says that he dislikes you, he is disaggressive. If you are disagreeing any person, if you are disliking any person's speech or a person itself, then if a person comes to stand like this, this is the meaning. But all those things we don't follow in our daily life. If you are sitting in a meeting, for example, you just sit like this, keep a leg like this, shake like this, and do all those things. So this can be done when you are in a home or when you are in private. If you are attending a public speech, if you are attending a big conference, there is a way that how you have to sit down. You have to follow that, maintain that posture. You can't just sit abruptly or dance or you sleep in the chair, those things. So this all comparison body layer, one by one is one. So but it happens regularly. So you have to avoid biting nails. And also what they tell, biting of nails is not good because in your nails there are infections, there are germs. So if you bite your nail, the germs pass into your teeth and your teeth gets degraded later stage. And shaking of hands.
Biting of nails.
And next comes the handshake. So when you are shaking your hand, the way like this, firm, soft, or abrupt way, this all comprises of biting of the handshake. And for example, if a person sits like this, what is it meant?
Thinking of something.
No, it means that he has lost his thought. He's in a different world. He's thinking about something very seriously. So maybe he is considering something else, but he is not listening to you. So
Attention. You are inviting attention of someone.
he is growing tired. He is not in a situation to listen to someone. He is very tired. He is very nervous, and he is impatient with you. If he is impatient with you, he does all kinds of behaviors. And scratching your nose is, what does it mean?
Not attention.
Not ready.
Not attention.
A person is disbelief, is having disbelief on you. He is having rejection with you. In the sense, whatever you tell, he rejects it. So he doesn't accept. And if someone is lying, if you are speaking to someone and you just dig your nose, scratch the sense, immediately you can think that he is lying on some topic. He is lying on something. So if he lies, they do like that. And what does mean by this? Rubbing your hands. Can anyone tell me?
You might have forgotten.
People, please answer.
Not agree. Not agree.
You might have forgotten that.
If a person is excited about something, good news is coming. they are going to announce our salary pay now, and he is waiting for some good news. They do like this. And what comprises of this tapping of finger, movement of like this, doing like this? Means a person is having control with you, is authoritating you. In the sense, is a leader, is controlling you. So that person does like this. Means he is having control on you. And what is this?
What happened?
Ask,
Questioning.
asking something.
Submission of respect. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, definitely, sir. I'll do this, sir. You replace to your boss, right? Okay, sir. Definitely, sir. I'll do it, sir. Don't worry, sir. I'll finish off this task tomorrow, sir. Just like this. And the person keeps his head like this. Yeah. Oh no, oh God.
Something wrong has happened.
Wrong thing happened.
Maybe failure.
Really.
Failure.
If he is bored or is very upset on some topic or somebody else, or if he is ashamed, oh no, oh God, gone case. And if he is very bored, what this fellow should be irritating me. Other comes when you are sitting in a room or in a conference call, you should sit right. The hand for men's hand should be like this. You should point straight to the person who is in front of you. You should sit like this, and it should be erect. Body should be erect, not like this, not like this. His back should touch the body of the chair. Sit like this, it will be erect. For instance, ladies, yeah. So inside inner part of your hand should come outside. In the sense, you have to keep like this. It shows that you are concerned about others. You are open to all. Open-minded. In the sense, open-minded. So whenever ladies goes for a meeting or a public, you have to make sure that you keep your hand like this on your lap. Sit straight. If you sit like this, you keep your leg on left. What does it mean? This person is very nervous, very anxious, and anxiety of a person shows that crooked legs. And rubbing his ears or chin. What does it concern? Thinking. Yeah. He's thinking, trying to tell something. If a person tries to tell something and is thinking a lot about some news, then he does like this, scratches. The person pulls ears like this, scratches his ears. And what does it mean? So, why he does? What him, and you have to listen what he speaks. You have to listen what he speaks. And your eye movement should be direct to his eye movement. Eye contact should be direct. And the way you gesture, as I told you, the distance should be maintained. You can't stand very close to him. So this movement shows that how confident you are. If you stand straight, it means you are confident, you are attentive, you are listening to the speaker. If you stand like this, then you are weak, you are unconcerned, you are not very clever, or you are not listening to him. You are unconcerned about that person. Then comes the body language of head movement. As I told you, just watch my head. This is neutral. Happy, smile. anger, sad, worried. These are all the body movements. So these movements a person cannot notice, but in his daily life, this type of body movements happen in his life. Whenever you speak to a person, whenever you are watching, for example, you are watching a movie, or you are having a conversation with some person. So these movements happen, but you can't notice them. But it happens in your daily life. As I told you before, all these components are head, forehead, hair, nose, tongue, ears, chin, ear. So then comes example of facial expressions. What is this? For example, if you are sitting in a chair, a person keeps his hand like this. So what is it? Why he does like this? If someone feels insecure for any reason, so he bites a knife. Biting knife happens for each and every one. Me, you, him, everyone. So this biting of the knife, we don't note in our daily life, but it happens regularly. So you have to avoid biting knives. And also what they tell, biting of knives is not good because in your knives there are infections, there are germs. Yeah. It's an agreement of a person to other person that he is accepting him, he is obeying him, and he follows him. Means not agreed, not interested, or is not attentive, is not concerned about it. If a person stands like this, pinches shoulders or hand, what does it come to? He is having disapproval of you, angerness, and bad attitude, and he is having difference of opinion with some others. That time they do like this. If a person sits like this in a casual way and leans on the chair,
He's not
He
bothered.
is not interested in that.
He's not bothered.
this kind of relaxed attitude shows that he is not bothered,
Not
he
interested.
is not interested, or he is not concerned of the person. Whatever it is, let him tell. I will be like this only. Why I came to this class is a boredom class. It's a waste of coming. I wasted my time. Just like that. So that posture is. If a person is keeping his hand like this or like this, and he is just watching down, he is not concentrating. His ears is not concentrating on somebody. He is not listening. He is not viewing. His eyes, ears, everything is like this. Why?
He's not interested.
Showing disbelief, or he is thinking about himself. When he is shy, when he is very insulted, or if he keeps a distance. For example, I had a fight with this uncle yesterday. He came to me today and he is speaking to me. I am not able to speak to him. Why? Because I fought with him yesterday. I am very shy and I am very ashamed. So he does like this. This is an example. At the same time, he is thinking about something else and he is thinking about himself. Okay, yesterday what I did. So suddenly, if someone speaks, he does like that. The sense he is not listening to him, he is not concerned about him, but he is concerned about himself. What happened yesterday? Why I did like this? What should have been done better? And since the slide is not working, there's a figure which shows the total body language, body movement and body languages, right from the hair, top of the hair, and bottom of the. So that I will share it later on.
Late.
ఓకే కనబడుతుంది.
మొత్తం స్ట్రైక్ వచ్చింది.
So these are the 10 tips for a person to follow in his daily life. One is smile. Whenever you are angry of someone, you are sad, you are disappointed, always keep smiling. Don't show your opponent or don't show your other person that you are sad or you are crying or you are disbelieved, you are disappointed. Keep smiling. In whatever situation you are in your life, just keep smiling, maintain your smile. So the opposite person has a good thinking on you. Then comes, keep an open space between your upper toes. The example is, don't fold your arms, hug your back. Sitting down, sit like this. Don't fold your arms, or don't keep any object on your lap. If you have anything bad or those, keep it side and just sit here. Eye contact. Maintaining eye contact directly to within persons or group of people. If you speak to a group of people, just rotate your head left to right, right to left, and maintain eye contact with each and every person. So this kind of language, body language, shows that you are attentive, you are listening to someone. So be comfortable in your space. If you are standing somewhere in a group, so stand very freely, stand erect. Don't try to squeeze between others. Don't try to fall on other persons. Whatever space is there within you, you make sure that you are very freely available. You stand freely or you sit down freely. As I told you, for ladies, you should keep your inner part of your hands outside like this and sit down. So this comprises that you are open-minded and you are attentive and you accept what the speaker tells. And minimize your movements. Move your body whenever required. Don't just move your body up and down, front and back, right and left. If you are speaking, if for example, if PowerPoint is not there, so a person stands straight and just sees the person. If PowerPoint is there, then whenever required, you can just move your body and you can operate whatever posture. So slow down your pace. Nothing but your speech. When you have to speak slowly, when you have to speak louder, when you have to speak moderate, all those things sometimes you have to judge yourself. When you should shout, when you should murmur, when you should speak in a moderate language. Be inclusive in your actions. Be inclusive in your actions is nothing but maintaining the distance between a person, maintaining smile, maintaining attentiveness, shaking your hands, and eye contact, hand movement, leg movement, body postures. Be open with your emotions. If someone is asking you, if you feel bad, right in front of him, you express to him that you are bad, you are not feeling well. I'm disbelieving your words. I'm not concerned about it. Whatever is that, you have to show in right front. If it tells, can you do this? In your mind, you have that I can't do this, and because I'm not capable of doing this. You should tell, sir, no sir, I'm not capable of doing this. So you can give this task to someone else. You should tell it. Just you can't tell, yes sir, I can do it, but your performance will be not there. Then it's a total waste of your time and it's a drawback for you. So pace yourself too much with the other person, at the end of the day, everyone is different. In the sense, whenever you speak to a person, you should take concern, give the concern to him, obey him, listen to him, and give respect to him. Others.
The sentence is not properly translated. Face yourself to much the other person. After that.
Yeah. This is what I got in the.
Face yourself to much.
Before that, I would like to show you one more thing. So this one is what I told you. So how do you read the body language of a person? It shows raised eyebrow, all those things it shows. Just you look. Later I'll share you the PowerPoint. So this is body language speaking volume. Facial expressions. What are the positive facial expressions? Smiling, relaxed mouth, being alert, ready to listen. Negative, tight lip, grim smile, raised eyebrows, and jaw muscle clenched like this is a negative. For eye contact, pupils dilated. Good contact, wide open. Pupils dilated is nothing but eyes just normal, and it's clever, wide open, and it shows that you are listening to a person. Good contact, eye contact, wide open. If you are excited, eyes is wide open. Then you are excited. Negative, looking down your nose. You are looking down. In the sense you are not concerned. You are ashamed. You are frightened. You are thinking bad about yourself. Lack of contact. If a person speaks to me, I am just sitting somewhere. I am not listening to him. I am not concerned to him. It's a negative eye contact. Narrowed eyes. Yes. Head. Your head should be straight and see the audience. Middle nodding. This is all positive. Yes. Bow down. It's a negative way of expression. Shaking, like this shaking, is a negative way of expression. Body position. Open, erect, tight and straight, and your straight, and leaning forward, not like this. Crossed arms, legs crossed, cross your legs. This is a negative position. Cold shoulders in the sense. Your shoulders is somewhere like this, inside your pocket. Your movement is not in a proper way. So that's a negative way of impression. Hand gestures. Open hand. Open-handed in the sense, shaking a hand properly. Touching, in the sense, touch. Proper touch, positive thing. Hand to chest. Negative, tapping fingers is a negative way of expressions. Closed hands. Finger and trimming in the sense doing something like this, scratching. If a person attends the interview, if he goes for an interview, first thing, resting face. If an interviewer asks you any question, you don't know what to answer the question. You don't know what subject he is asking. You are not thorough about the subject. Even though you are not thorough to answer him, just make sure that your mouth goes upwards. Don't do little. So whenever you go for an interview or a meeting, make sure your lips straight or upward movement, smiling or just neutral behavior is very important. You have to maintain this in wherever you go. If the lip movement is down, shows that you are sad, you are disapproved, you are not concerned, all those things. So this is upward movement, downward movement. So maintain upward movement or neutral movement. Watch to walk. In the sense, when you're walking for the interview, when you're entering into the interviewer's room, walk erectly like this. You should not walk like this. If you walk straight, means that you are confident. If you are walking in a crooked way, in the sense you are not confident and you are not thorough. So good old handshake. Can anyone volunteer and come near me? I want to just show you. Uday, can you please come? Just watch. Whenever you give a handshake, this part of your hand should touch this part of his hand like this and shake like this. It's called as from palm to palm handshake. Limp handshake. Limp handshake is nothing but with no eye contact tend to indicate that person is lack of enthusiasm. He may passive but not people only. So firm handshake means eye contact with proper eye contact is sincere smile means confident and honest person. Aggressive handshake just presses his finger means with tight squeezing shoulders and overly aggressive person and is an arrogant person. Crazy pumping shape. So this means conveys insecurity, is signs of fear.
The handshake is just to gents or just to ladies?
But if male and female handshakes, you should maintain soft corner. The first one which I showed you. Just touch it, just shake soft. You should not crush. You should not crush the lady's hand. They will think bad about you. Body posture during the interview. When a person interviews and the interviewer should have proper contact. If you are watching his eyes, and if you are nodding your head and you are erect, means you are confident, you are well prepared for the interview. And second one, if his head is somewhere else, is thinking about something, head is down, means you are not well prepared. You are not concerned about this interview. Let it happen, whatever it happens. At the same time, from the interview, when we exit out, we should just walk straight. We should not run. If you walk straight, means portrays that you have means confident. You make sure that the interviewer that is confident and definitely is having belief that he will clear the interview. If you just run and dance and go, means it portrays you are thinking, I am gone. I am not passing this interview. I have some problem with me. The other thing I like to share with you. If you are a speaker and speaking in a huge crowd, if the dais is there, so I hope the dais is not there. Think this is the dais. When you're standing left or right, make sure that half of your body is outside the dais, half of the body is inside the dais. If you stand inside completely inside the dais and your leg is shivering like this, about to go, about to fall down or about to shiver, and your legs are crossed. So the listeners can't judge whether it's happy, whether it's attentive, whatever is telling is true or not. So make sure that to a positive way and safer side, half of your body should be outside the dais half of the body should be inside, and your hand movement should be there. You should not just keep like this or keep your hand inside a pocket like this. You should maintain this posture. If dice is not there, stand straight. If there's no presentations required or there's no PowerPoint, anything is there. So just stand straight, make your hand movement. The hand should not go above your shoulder or below your face. You should maintain this posture. Just move your hands up and down, right and left.
Guys, you said not bad. This is the podium.
Sorry, podium. Podium.
This is stand. Where you're standing.
Excuse me, it's a podium.
Podium.
So anybody is having some questions to ask, then I will go for the further thing. Any doubts? Why is it like this? Why it can't be like that? Anybody is willing to ask me? No doubts. Okay. So these are all the main things which I wanted to cover about body language. So other parts of the slide comprises the exercise. In the sense, there's a small exercise. In a small sheet of paper, we'll write a topic and we'll ask some volunteer to come and act. Then we, the audience, should judge him how his body posture is, how his movement, how he's moving his legs, hands. So you can judge him what kind of person is, positive person, a negative person, all those things. So other thing, as I told you, which I learned in the world and TTWS, when you are a speaker and speak to the audience, if you are not thorough for any topic also, make sure that you are smiling, you are confident, and just maintain your eye contact with everyone. So you can avoid your boredom or avoid your tension, all those things. Maintaining this, just seeing the eyes of all the people and maintaining the eye contact, direct eye contact, and proper and frequent eye contact. You can, if you are very sad or if you are very tense, so your tension or sadness will go and you will be a happy person. And these are the things. So he is my guru, Compasser. He is a very well-known, world-leading personality development trainer. He has trained thousands of schools and thousands of colleges and clubs. He has given training programs to Rotary Club, Lions Club, and many other clubs. And he has given training program in foreign countries as well. And he has got certified in a number of training institutions and a number of training courses. And he is one of the group in training programs. I'm very proud that I am a student of him, and make sure in the future that definitely I can tell that I may not match him, but I will try to match him. So I need all your support.
So you thank Compasser.
So I request everyone to thank Compasser. So anyone want to do the exercise? Just one or two people and give some topic, or you should select one topic and speak. The audience, you have to judge him that what is his behavior. If required, I can continue. Otherwise, I can
First take one down.
no. You just decide.
No, sir will do.
Okay. So I conclude my speech. Thank you. Sorry for inconvenience because suddenly the power went, so I was not able to share the PowerPoint. So I have the PowerPoint in my mobile, so I will share to the Vn.P.N.S. and Vn.P.N.S. group and board members, and I will share to the other people also. So they can circulate it and you can just have a glance on it and you can just note down.